What's going on, guys? It's TheRussianBear. Today I'm going to talk about some of the people, like the types of players in Call of Duty that I hate the most. There are a bunch of them, and it's probably go on a big rant in this video, but I'll get to that in just one moment, if you can bear with me. This is gameplay. I played primarily with the DSR-50. I think I switched to the PW-57 at some point. Picked up some weapons off the ground, but I think for the most part I used the DSR-50 and the B-23R for most of the match. Now, on to the topic I'm trying to talk about in this video. There are a bunch of different people that I hate in the Call of Duty community, the people that play the game, that I just despise when I play the game, the people that I do not want to see on a good day. So, I'm going to start with the first one. Campers. We all know them. The guys who camp, you know, at some part in the map, some room or whatever, and they don't even go near the objective. They just sit there, wait for someone to walk in the doorway, and just shoot as soon as they see the person. You know, it's very, very annoying. The guys don't help the objective. They're not doing anything productive. They're not helping the team at all, and it just gets very, very annoying. And a little subspecies of camper is the Bushwookie. The guys who sit in bushes or behind some kind of object, and they just sit there and wait for you to come by. And they will kill you as soon as they see him. Now this guy, he's not doing anything in this match. I think I saw him multiple times in this match, and he did absolutely nothing. He sat there the whole match and camped people. Like it was so stupid. They don't do anything. They just do nothing. But I understand how camping can be used. There are some points where camping is appropriate, such as when you're playing an objective that you have to defend a point, like domination or demolition to defend the bomb site. That's understandable. I can understand when someone has to camp at that point, because that's part of the objective. That's what you have to do to win the game. But when you're camping the whole match, it doesn't really do anything. You're not really helping your team at all. If you're camping in team deathmatch is a game mode where there is no objective other than to kill people. And really, camping, the amount of kills you get isn't really going to be that high, because you're not guaranteed that someone's going to always go through that area. Because usually the more high traffic an area is, the more risky it is to camp there. Obviously, because you have more people, more chance of dying. But so they typically camp in lower traffic areas, like in mid traffic areas. And they don't get a lot of kills by doing that, and then they're useless. They're just taking up a spot on the team where someone else could be filling in there. The next type of people that I hate in Call of Duty, I don't hate these people as much as I do the campers or any other really types. They're a little more useful than anyone else, but only in certain game modes. These are Quickscopers, and a little subgroup of them, Trickshotters. Trickshotters are basically useless to me in all game modes, because Quickscopers, they don't really do anything other than to kill people. Now, if you're playing Team Deathmatch, that's fine, but usually when I don't usually play Team Deathmatch all that often, except when I'm just trying to get kills or when I'm trying to level up my weapons. But, because usually I'll play Domination or something, right? So, Trickshotters are useless all the time. They only go for trick shots, and they're just pointless. There's no reason for them to even be doing anything. They just take up a spot on your team. Quickscopers are not so bad if they're good. Now, if they're shit, then there's no point of having them, because you just go play on like combat training and hone your skills or something. But if you're good at quickscoping, I might, I could say, as long as you can support the objective, I could say that you might be useful. So I can tolerate them, but I don't like them. I would rather someone use like a practical loadout, not just some gimmick that has to do with the aim assist in the game. The next group of people that I really hate in Call of Duty are kids. Now, I don't hate kids, period. Like, I don't hate kids. I just hate kids who play Call of Duty, and more specifically the ones who are immature. Because when kids play Call of Duty, they're not always very good. So what ends up happening is they get killed a lot, and because they get killed a lot, they get mad, and because they get mad, they get whiny and they start crying, and then you get a lot of issues out of that, and it sucks. And I don't like when kids do that because it's very annoying. Obviously, for obvious reasons, you don't want to have some kid just like whining over the mic. It's really, really irritating and annoying, and nobody likes it. I think that personally, this is just my opinion here. I think that parents should be able to know when, like, they should gauge when their kid is at a maturity level where he's gonna be able to deal with that. Because I know a lot of parents that just use that as like a babysitter. They use Call of Duty and video games in general as just a babysitter for their kids to just say, hey, here, we don't want to deal with you, so here's sit down in front of Call of Duty for 3 hours and don't bug us. You know, they do that and they use that as like a babysitter. That's not right. The kids aren't ready to play Call of Duty. Like, put fucking 5-year-olds in front of Call of Duty. They're not gonna have a good time if someone's better than them. And usually, mostly, everyone's better than them, so they're not gonna have a good time. They're just gonna get killed and get trolled. And it's not so bad if they're not using a mic. I don't care if a kid plays and he doesn't use a mic. It's when they start using mics that's when things happen. Because when a kid uses a mic, if there's anyone else in the lobby that uses a mic, if there's trolls in specific, they're gonna try. They know they're gonna do. You know how trolls are. They're gonna push the limits. They're gonna try and get that kid to break. And that was a good kill right there. That was pretty smart. I noticed that thing first. So you know, I have engineer on my classes, but sometimes I forget to actually look at what's there. Anyway, but these parents should like be able to gauge when their kid has the required maturity, or you know, when they're able to play these kinds of games and be able to work in a team rather than than just get mad at everyone who doesn't go with what they say. The next group of people that I really despise. This one's like far above anyone else so far, except campers. Campers are in like a whole little group by their own. But this one is like the highest one that I hate so far. People who play music over the mic. This just infuriates me. Like, I don't want to listen to your shit. If I want to listen to music, I'll listen to my own music. I don't want to listen to someone else's fucking music over the mic. Like, it really irritates me. Or at least have like I can understand like if a server is, say we're playing Counter-Strike Source. A lot of Counter-Strike Source servers run like frag radio. That's a good thing. It's a good radio service. But some guy fucking playing his music over some like shitty, like he's playing it through his microphone from like a phone or like speakers or something. It just sounds like shit, and I don't want to listen to that. And especially if he's playing like Lil Wayne or something. Personally I hate Lil Wayne. His music's like nursery rhymes and it's just shit. That's just my opinion. Please don't take it in any kind of way. That's just my opinion. And I'm not saying that I think he's bad, but you can think whatever you want. Yeah, but I really hate people who play music over the mic. That just really, it's one of those things that just really gets on my nerves. The next people are people who take the game too seriously. Now this is not applying to people who play tactically, because that's a different thing altogether. But people who take the game too seriously, it's all that matters. Like, as if their KDR is the only thing that matters. And that if they don't get at least like a 3 or 5 KDR, they're just gonna leave the match immediately. Or they're going to like shut their Xbox off or their PlayStation or their computer, so that way that doesn't save. And I think that's completely ridiculous. Who fucking cares? It's a video game. It's meant to be fun. Your KDR doesn't matter as long as you're a good player. You know, my KDR is like maybe 1, but you can see I do pretty well in my matches. You know, I don't have a high KDR, but I support my team. I play the objective. I do what I need to win. And you know, people who take the game way too seriously just ruin the game for me. The next group of people are the people who get really fucking pissed. And these are people who, you know, you kill them once or twice, they're like, they get all grumbly and everything, right? But then you kill them a few more times and they fucking start shouting and screaming over the mic, like, you fucking idiot! You know, you stop killing me, or they get mad or whatever. And it's funny to watch, but they shouldn't be doing it. It's really annoying sometimes, because sometimes, you know, I'll be trying to concentrate and do something, and this fucking guy on my team is getting mad and shouting, and he's distracting me from doing my job. And he's making our team do worse because he's shouting, and it's really annoying. And I don't like people who play and they get mad and they shout. Like, control your fucking temper, people. If you need anger management classes, just go and get them. Like, it's gonna benefit you in the long run. Even if, like, I'm sure that if you have anger problems inside of Call of Duty, you have anger problems elsewhere. So just fucking go get like anger management classes and just deal with that, because it's gonna benefit you anyway. I mean, getting angry and blowing your shit over fucking everyone else is not gonna benefit at all. The last type of people are the Armchair Generals. These are the people who fucking know everything about guns, or at least they think they do. And they say, oh, you know, oh, the MP5 doesn't shoot at that rate of fire, or some shit, and they think they know everything about weapons and firearms. And to be honest, there are a lot of people who do know a lot about firearms, but most people who play Call of Duty think that because they play Call of Duty and because they know the guns in Call of Duty that it's automatically realistic and that they know everything about firearms. They're not. They're fucking stupid. They're idiots, and they need to fucking actually learn about real firearms. Read a book, go online, look about actual firearms, and learn that way. That was a nice tomahawk kill right there. But anyway, you know, like, these guys, they just don't get it. And these fucking Armchair Generals here, or like they think they can just boss around the whole team, and like as if, You know, they're the only ones that know what's going on, and that they're like, oh, they're the leader of the team, they're the team captain, and yeah. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. We're reaching the end of this commentary. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comment section below, and if you like this, make sure to leave a like on the video. I'm the Russian Bear. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Peace out.